Hello, beautiful heart. Thank you for clicking on this video. All right, so for those of you who are my followers and part of my community, you'll probably notice I'm in a different spot. So bear with me. I had a bit of, part of the house flooded yesterday. So, and that part would be my office, master bedroom, closet, all the way down to the basement. So there's a lot going on, not in my usual setup. I apologize for any noise, background. We've got, the birds are all right here with me because they were also affected. There's things everywhere. And we have Serve Pro out here right now trying to help with the water damage. So if you hear any noises or what have you, I apologize. That's what's going on over here. But guess what? The show must go on, right? So here we go. Let's jump right in. Let's see what this energy is going on today. We're heading fast into November. November's kicking off an eclipse season. That first full moon eclipse that's happening in November is happening in the sign of Taurus, which is Scorpio's sister sign, and it's going to be intense. We're also feeling the pull from some of the other cosmic planets. So, guys, I know it's been intense. You could be, going through different emotions, whether it's anger, fear, sadness, and it may just come out of the blue. That is okay. It's all coming up because there's false perceptions at play, and it's just asking you to look at those. All right, Spirit, all of you and none of me. Show me the cards I need to see. Love, praise, and gratitude, glory, and grace. Shadow. Compassion. And adventure. All right, and adventure came out first. We have compassion second, shadow third. So, yes, you are in the process of going on this new adventure, especially if you are part of my community and you've been doing any type of cellular work that I've been talking about, teaching and sharing, then yes, you absolutely are on a brand new journey. And when you go on this brand new journey, what's always lurking? Shadow. To talk you out of it, to remind you how things don't work out. And shadow is always here to remind you. It's that voice, that self-sabotaging voice. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not this enough. But do you see? It's just a mask. And this compassion, for me with this card, I love how there's a monkey in the tree and this little girl. Because what do I talk to you guys about shadow and altered ego? What do I call it? Monkey mind. Yes, it is that part of us that is all in the 5 human habits of judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame. And it started in our early years. For me, on this card, this is the inner child. So this is you wanting to go on this new adventure, wanting to really triumph over monkey mind and altered ego. How do you do that? Compassion. Because at the root of all of this, at the root of the fear, the lack, all of it, altered ego and shadow needs compassion. It needs love. Love is the only thing, is the only power that will get you through this. So giving compassion to yourself, this altered ego, that monkey mind, when these shadow voices just won't stop. You know, the last couple of days, the cards were talking about forgiveness. Yesterday I mentioned forgiveness isn't about anybody else. It's about you. And you need to forgive you to move on. And it's part of that compassion and that unconditional love. The love that you desire, the abundance, all of that, the friendships, marriage, coworkers, whatever it is, it starts within you, and you need to give that to yourself first. It always starts with you at the cellular level of you giving yourself the compassion, the forgiveness, the understanding, the love that you wish you would have had when you were a child. All right, you guys, let's jump on in here. Love, praise, and gratitude, glory and grace. All right, we have Temperance in shadow phase, Hierophant. This is in the positive. We have the World in shadow, and we have Justice upright. So yeah, the story just continues with this, you know, you making the choice, stepping out to go onto this new adventure, to walk through doors that you've never walked through before, facing your own fears, finding that courage to move through that. What does that kick up? Kicks up monkey mind, shadow, altered ego. Temperance in the shadow phase, this is trying to bring balance to your life, but things not working out because you're doing it from the old human habits. You know, you guys have heard me say before, the mind cannot fulfill. The mind can conceive, but the mind cannot fulfill. So another way of saying that is you cannot solve your problem through thinking about it and overthinking about it and reminiscing about the past, using the 5 human habits to solve the issue or bring yourself in balance. Just like she's pouring, you know, instead of water coming out of this jug, it's sand. You're just recycling the shadow stuff. You're learning to go within. You're learning to trust. You're learning to trust God, Spirit, whatever you're connected with. Yes, the Hierophant is, I apologize for Pickle. She loves to scream. Hierophant is about a higher level of commitment. It could be about knowledge and learning and all of those things. But with Temperance and the World both in shadow, with the Hierophant in the middle and Justice, this is you realizing the beauty and the power that you have within and leaning on that to help you come out of this, because this is a cycle. You are going through a major transformation. You're closing out cycles. What keeps you in this cycle? Feeling, you know, like things don't work out for you and you can never get through this. It's the old thoughts. Yes, as you start doing this inner work, you start questioning all of your perceptions and finding a higher perspective, or choosing to see things differently. Remember, you're a multi-body system and you have to clear all of these on each level: the mental, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. So it is a lot of back and forth as you're learning a new way of being. And you've got divine justice on your side. where things haven't worked out in your favor, things want to start moving in that new direction. The way to get that moving consistently in a new direction is not to focus on your past. It's to keep your eyes forward. You guys have heard me talk about as you level up and face the fears and move through these, there's that void. It feels like a void. You know, you're no longer reacting in the way you used to, but you're not sure of how to react moving forward. There's that void. That's where people tend to really freak out, because there is a lot of this stuff coming up. It's not coming up for you to relive it or sit in it. It's coming up so you can acknowledge it and say, you know what? That no longer serves me. I'm going to let it go. And then getting into the consistency of speaking what you want and focusing on the positive. Even if all you can do is say, everything is always working out for my highest good. Yeah. And you guys know my little ditty. Sometimes you can't even say everything's working out for my highest good. If all you can say is love, praise, gratitude, glory, and grace, you've got your bases covered right there. And you know that's a quick energy shift. All right. Let's get 2 more of these to wrap this up. 7, dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Bam. Doesn't that just wrap this up? Absolutely. Remember, what you feel, you make real. Where you put your attention, your energy flows. What you can conceive, you can achieve. Going back to your mind can conceive. It's your heart that fulfills. It's your feelings. It's not your mind. So start talking about what you desire. 19, polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Yep. All right, you guys. I hope that helped. I hope that gives you some clarity and some hope to go through your day. I am sending you oceans of love and support from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.